The student wants to explain an advantage of microprobes. Okay, so NASA uses large rovers with wheels to explore the surface. Rovers can't explore inaccessible to wheeled vehicles. Rovers are also heavy, making them difficult to land. Microprobes, robotic probes that weigh as little 50 milligrams, could be deployed virtually anywhere on the surface of Mars. So they solve the problem that it's difficult to land a heavy rover on the surface. Okay, so microprobes have been proposed as an alternative to rovers. Okay, so despite being heavy, NASA rovers can land. No, that's saying that we can land a rover. That's not the advantage of microprobes, which are smaller and can be landed more easily. Microprobes, which weigh as little as 50 milligrams, could explore areas of Mars that are inaccessible to heavy rovers. That's it. That's the benefit of the microprobes. Check C and D. NASA currently uses rovers, but microprobes have been proposed. That doesn't show the benefits. Though they are different sizes, both microprobes, no, that's showing a likeness or similarity between them when we use the word both. B is the correct answer. The student wants to specify the location of a Ctesiphon, whatever it is, okay? So the blank empire was 400 years ago. They controlled 1.4 million square miles. This area included present-day Iran and Iraq. The empire's capital was the ancient city of Ctesiphon. Ctesiphon was located near present-day Baghdad, Iraq. Okay, so we want to specify the location. This gives us the location near Baghdad, Iraq. So what answer shows that? The empire began in 224. Nope, that's not it. That's not the location. The capital of Sassanian Empire, which spanned 1.4 million squares, that doesn't emphasize the location. That just tells us it was the capital, irrelevant to the question. The Sassanians controlled a large area, including, nope, not relevant to the question. The location of the capital. Ctesiphon, the capital of the empire, was located near present-day Iraq, by Baghdad. That is the correct answer. The student wants to emphasize a similarity between the Lascaux paintings and the Daginabi Gale paintings. So archaeologists found the Horn heritage to preserve the cultural history of the regions in the Horn of Africa. Horn Heritage is overseeing a preservation project to create 3D digital scans. Paintings found in Lascaux caves are included in the scans. The Lascaux paintings feature human figures and animals. So by the way, we need a similarity, so we need to show two things, both paintings. So the first one, the Lascaux, shows human figures. Paintings found at Daginabi Gale are included in the scans. These show what are thought to be the earliest examples of writing in East Africa. Okay, so one has writing, one has human figures and animals. What's similar? They're both paintings. They're both in caves. So probably I'm going to look for the fact that they're both paintings in caves. The earliest examples of writing in East Africa are thought to be featured in the painting. Nope, that's not two different things in there for comparison. So that's not going to be the right answer. It only talks about one. The paintings at the Gale caves feature examples of writing, while while that's a contrasting transition, that's not going to mention a similarity. It's going to mention a difference. Somaliland, the paintings of Lascaux feature human figures. Again, this is one of the caves, not the other. The Lascaux paintings and the Gale paintings are both. Whenever we get that word both, we're going to have a similarity. So that's going to be the right answer. Examples of ancient rock art found in Somaliland. They both were that. So they're both art in Somaliland. It was focused on the caves, but they're rock art, which is cave art. So D will be the right answer. Student wants to emphasize a similarity between Beard's invention and Jones' invention. Okay, similarity, again, we're going to have to focus on two things in the answer. Both of them, not just one. We're going to look for the word both. That almost always indicates the right answer. So if I did just a quick scan, both right there, I bet anything that's going to be our answer. So let's see. So we want a similarity between the inventions. The African Andrew Beard invented an automatic coupler. It improved on the existing design of train couplers, made the job of connecting the cars safer. Then we have another African-American inventor invented a mobile refrigeration system. It improved the existing design of food transport trucks. It enabled trucks to carry perishable foods farther. So what's the similarity between them? They both worked and improved methods of transportation. They made some aspect of that transportation easier. Let's see. Beard's automatic coupler and Jones's mobile refrigeration system both improved on existing designs. Yeah, there we go. That's definitely going to be our right answer. In 1897, Beard invented automatic coupler. Okay, this talks about one, not the other. So that's a typical wrong answer for a similar or a difference or a comparison problem. Beard's invention made the job of connecting train cars safer, whereas that's contrasting transition. It's not going to be right. Jones's mobile refrigeration, which he invented, made it, okay, that's one, not the other. So typical answer choices for these similarity comparison questions. We have two answers. One talks about one talks about the other one, but not both. And if it's similar, it uses the word both. And if it's contrasting, it uses the word whereas, occasionally, while, or yet. So A is the correct answer. Student wants to provide an explanation and example of FLANA. So we have to explain it and an example. So we've got a double condition here. So, all right, what is FLANA? He uses the term FLANA to describe the plant-animal hybrids that he depicts in his surreal paintings. Okay, FLANA is a combination of the words flora and fauna. So it's a plant-animal hybrid that combines the names. That's an explanation of what FLANA is. His painting Nectar depicts a parrot with leaves for feathers. His painting Primaveral depicts a snow leopard whose fur sprouts flowers. Okay, so these are two examples, and this is the explanations of what they are. So which answer choice best incorporates that? The term fauna used by L.A. Painter is a combination of the two words. Okay, that has no examples there. Remember, we have to meet both conditions for this case. John Ching uses the fauna, a combination of words, to describe subjects of surreal paintings. That is our explanation. And then we have a colon, which usually is followed by examples. So I bet this is going to be the right answer. Plant-animal hybrids, such as parrot with leaves for feathers. Okay, that is an example. A parrot with leaves for feathers is a plant-animal hybrid. Yeah, that's going to be our answer. Let's check C and D first. John Ching created Nectar refers to the subjects. No, that's just part of it, not the correct answer. The subjects of Nectar and Primaveral are types of fauna, a term that the painting's creator uses when describing his surreal works. Okay, not really explaining what fauna is there. Well, a little bit. This is not a bad answer. I believe B is the better answer. Yeah, it's showing that they're examples of fauna, but it's not really explaining what fauna is other than it describes surreal artwork. B, on the other hand, explains fauna is a combination of words to describe surreal paintings. That's a better explanation, and it gives an example. Well, let's be careful here. Does B really give me an example of fauna? It's just saying generally they're plant-animal hybrids, whereas D actually tells me the two paintings, which technically I want. I want the one or two of the paintings. So the subjects of Nectar and Primaveral are types of fauna. So they are examples of fauna, a term that he uses when describing his surreal artworks. Is that explaining that fauna are plant-animal hybrids, though? It just says they're surreal paintings. I'm still going to go with B. D is a close runner-up, I think. It actually names paintings. That's the benefit of D. B doesn't name a painting, right? But it does use a colon, which gives an example. So I will still stick with B because it's a better explanation of fauna.